Hi, I downloaded data for Minsk using this this overpass API query, which you can find. Sorry, which you can find at this URL. If I don't forget, I'll add the URL to the YouTube video. And so there is a full query there. So you can use that on the zone that you're interested in. This time I used it here because I know Sergey has been adding stop positions there. So now I want to work on this route relation. What we notice is that it has stops for both directions. So probably somewhere here in half. Let's find the end. So this is the last stop in that direction. So those need to be moved to another route. So let's duplicate this route. Keeping those stops here. And removing them there. Okay, so now if we switch, what I also did to this route relation is to add public transport version 2, otherwise PT assistant is not going to assist very much. Normally, the route relation editor that has focus should be the one that for which the stops are shown. Yeah, I also have these forward and backward stop rolls, which is something that comes from our forward platform. We can have all the roles updated by selecting them all, removing them all, and adding them back. Only it seems like the order is not correct anymore. Normally they stay in the same order that they were. Yeah. It's strange that they don't change. Anyway, so we start here. This one. And it's also the last stop for that one. Okay, it's because this one is not saved. So I'm going to save it and then open it again. So I created a new relation, but actually the editor here doesn't know about it. So there is the 11th spot. Okay. So now if I look at the place where we can see stops for both directions, and I flip between both route relation editors. Well, normally, okay, it takes a while. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to close this one. And then I'm going to start adding ways for it. Now, here, so we have a stop position there, but we have a way that that needs splitting. So I'll select the stop position, select this spot and the way, and then I press P. Well, I'm going to make sure you can see what I do on the keyboard. So now we have one way there, another way there. Okay, great. So we start with this way, and then that way. Here we also need to split. This here we want to go south. Okay. So now I'm adding the ways in the normal fashion in select mode. So I pressed S and I'm in select mode. So this is the normal way of adding ways to the selection. Here I need to download some more data because it doesn't seem possible to cross straight on. But I want to be sure that there are no bridges, tunnels, or whatever. So I'm going to add those ways already to the route relation. I'm going to save, and immediately we see the itinerary. So this one is served, that one is served. And then we need to go to number 3, which is here. Okay, that makes it obvious that we need to go there. I select that node, I press P, I do control click on that way to remove it from the selection. Here I need to go to the left, but there is a bridge there. So I need to download more data. So instead of using the overpass API, I need to switch. And I only want that part. Okay, so it seems like we need to exit the highway there. Another split, and then here. That way. That way. Okay, so now we're serving that stop. Good. That stop. Okay, so now I'm going to add that way. Now I'm going to switch to another mode, which is going to allow me to select edges. So here, I select this edge. Yeah, so the edge is only one way. Again, only one way. So it doesn't really help much, but still, again, one way. An edge could be more ways, but it stops when there is a fork. Okay, here I need to go straight ahead. Oh, how odd that it's selecting this and that way. I'm going to go back to the normal select mode. I'm going to split that one. I'm going to go back to this map mode. Now I have 3 ways in one go. Here is something odd. No, it's fine. Okay, so I selected 3 ways in one go. And the route is starting to become apparent. Again, I have 2 ways for one edge. Another 2 ways for one edge. Again. As you can see, the ways are not sorted correctly, but that's not a big deal at the moment. Only one. It shouldn't zoom out that far, but apparently it just zooms out a little bit far. And it's also not possible in this map mode to select more than one way at a time. The advantage is that it won't select any, and I have two at the same time again, that it won't select any nodes. I think this is our last stop. Yeah. Okay, so this one was added as the last way. This one, let's see if we need it. I don't think we need that one, so we take it away. Now we zoom in on that last stop. And now I have another add stop position, which is going to add this. This is already a stop position, but this is going to have the effect to split that way. So if there wouldn't be a stop position yet, it would add a node as stop position. But if it sees that this is the last way in the route relation, it's also going to split the way. So only the part that's needed remains in. Okay, so here we have all these ways, and then here we can sort from that point down with this button. There you go. Okay, for some reason this way is still there in that relation. Oh, I forgot to, before I sort it, I forgot to do update. So I'm going to discard changes and reload. Okay, and then I'm going to sort again. Yeah, and then I'm saving. And then I'll see that this way is not in there. So the history of that way and upon splitting went to that one. If I don't press refresh on the relation editor there, it's that part that goes into the route relation. Okay, so now we have a full route for this sequence of stops. Let's see if they're all in the correct sequence, but they seem to be. Yeah. What might help to have a better view is to switch off the public transport. The yellow ones are platforms, the white ones stop positions. My preference would be to have platforms everywhere, but I'm not going to change that. Although it's only one. I'm sorry, I'm going to change it anyway. I selected this one here in the relation editor. I could select it here and then press delete, or there is this button here to remove it. And then I can add this platform. Okay, so now we have all the platform nodes, and all the ways. So this one is already fine. Generated, yes, is not needed anymore. The rest, I suppose, it's fine. I wouldn't put this A in front there, but this A, I mean. Okay, so there you go. So now I need the other route relation, where this one is the last stop. So this is 11. Edit. Okay. I want to go to the first stop. And I want to start adding edges actually. So I select this map mode. Immediately I have two ways. Here it's not really helpful, so I'm going to do S to go into the normal selection mode. Oops, it's apparently not understanding, or I forgot to press Shift maybe. Yeah, okay. I'll add all those ways. Now if I go into edge selection mode, what I could also do is take all the ways from the other route, and then take away the ones that are not applicable here. That would also work. See here I have two ways selected at once. Again, two ways. So the more everything is split up, the more this edge selection mode helps. but only if it's split up for other reasons than having side streets arriving. So I'm going to do S again. And all those, save. Try the map mode for edge selection again. Again, two ways selected in one go. Only let's save. Yeah, it does have a stop to serve here, but how does it get there then? Or is it not going back there because this is something that I added? What does it say in the two? Here it doesn't say anything because it's actually based on a version 1 route relation. Usually I would expect that this bus goes back all the way over there. Then I would also... I don't see if it serves that stop, how it does that. Can go here, but then it has to go there. And then it's stuck on this highway. That's mysterious. So I cannot solve that. I actually added that stop. Where is it? It's that one. So apparently it doesn't go back there. That would be odd. Okay, but I cannot fix this. So I'm going to save. I'm going to add stop position here. It's not splitting, so I still need to sort from there down. Save. Add stop position. Still not. This is not the last way. Add stop position mode. Now it's splitting that way off. It's not giving me visual feedback of it though. Strange. Here the same. So stop position mode. I don't get the opportunity to update the route relation. Something strange is going on here. This way shouldn't be in there. And this one wasn't even split. Why is that? I save it. In fact, I think these ways, these footways here, are killing the PT assistant functionality. I need to try something. If I detach this, and then I use that, then it does work. So now I officially hate these footways, which I don't think are necessary. Okay, so I press OK. I want to know this. Why does it have even bicycle? Yes. Hmm. Footway with bicycle, yes. Yeah, anyway, normally the PT Assistant plugin is capable of splitting away automatically, but not if there is a third way arriving on that node, apparently. Hmm. This actually is never done, adding those footways. Hmm. Okay, so I'm going to do validation only on those two route relations, I think. So I think both are passing here. Passes one way in the wrong direction. So if I press fix, then I know. Yeah, okay, here I took the wrong one. So I'm going to remove those and add this one. Save again. For some reason. Yeah. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that PT Assistant helps with, to know where there are gaps in the route, to know this is also odd. Okay, so that's why it was. So I split that way, and that one is does not need the one-way tag. Also, I think that this way is going like that, not straight, but maybe the imagery is old. Okay, so now I can upload that. Does it give me more? No, role verification problem. Wow, I seem to have, by splitting ways, I seem to have touched other route relations. Only one. So I could do the same thing for this route as well. But this already has ways. I'm going to keep that for another session. Okay, thank you. Bye.